It was a whole process, but it was definitely worth it.
Eisenhower Elementary School teacher Rachel Treiser is loading up and heading out. She's visiting all 19 of her students, bringing their classroom supplies.
My trunk is packed with all their stuff.
She's also packing a surprise. Rachel is known for her big end-of-year project, where students' writings and pictures are published into a book. Usually there's a reveal party. The pandemic squashed those plans, but not Rachel's spirit.
Oh no, absolutely not. This was going to go on no matter what.
So Rachel is delivering the books in person.
Look what I brought you.
Thank you.
Do you know what that is? What is it?
It's a book.
Much to the delight of students like Elijah Sims and their families.
And he was completely surprised. He was wondering why he was getting dressed up to sit at home, so I think he was very excited about it.
House after house, Rachel gives a smile and receives even bigger ones.
Oh my gosh, I want to hug them. I want to say, I'm here. I want to give them a big hug, but because of social distancing, I really have to keep my distance. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Carmen Acosta appreciates the gesture for her granddaughter, Natalia.
It's a part of her history. It's a part of her education, and I think it's something that she will have for a very long time.
If you ask Rachel why, she'll tell you it's all about the students.
I want them to be able to look back at this and say, you know what, although I was home and I was working online, my teacher was still able to come to me within the circumstances, and I have this, item to treasure and be able to show my children and grandchildren in years to come.
This is awesome.
In Pinellas County, Lori Davison, Spectrum, Bay News 9. Cheers and applause greet Chamberlain High School seniors at a drive-through parade to celebrate their graduation. Maria Hernandez is the first person in her immediate family to get a high school diploma.
My parents helped me and pushed me through it to reach my goal.
Congratulations, guys.
Principal Jake Russell knew accomplishments like Maria's needed to be recognized, so he rallied his staff for a senior send-off.
We threw a party and people showed up, which was exciting.
Grads picked up their cap and gowns and posed for pictures with their favorite teachers.
Woo! Congratulations!
This celebration isn't the end of the line for these graduates. Instead, they have another surprise waiting when they look up.
Awesome.
Attorney Dennis Hernandez, Chamberlain class of '85, donated one of his billboards to the class of 2020. Their names and pictures shining brightly for everyone who drives by to see.
So my mother graduated from Chamberlain. I have uncles that graduated from Chamberlain, so it's really been a family school.
Now that these new grads are part of his alumni family, Dennis wants the billboard to show them the sky's the limit.
There's no limit to what they can accomplish, and so I would like them to see their name. Their name can be in a billboard or could be in a newspaper. They could be the President of the United States.
Proving school pride is pandemic proof. In Tampa, Lori Davison, Spectrum, Bay News 9. Before the sun comes up, 91-year-old Willie Chance is already on the job, setting up signs in front of Summerfield Crossings Elementary, getting ready for another day.
Okay, Mr. Carmen.
Mr. Willie, as he's affectionately called, started as a crossing guard here 13 years ago when retirement just didn't agree with him.
I can't sit around and do nothing. I have to keep moving,
As he helps students cross the street, his cheerful hello is mixed in with safety lessons.
First you look left, right, then left again, across the street.
Mr. Willie takes his duties so seriously, he never considered quitting, even during the pandemic. Instead, he hopes to serve as a role model.
Just standing out here, even if there's no one here, they see me with my mask on, then that encouraged them to wear the mask.
I think that the kids actually like seeing a familiar face, and to see Mr. Willie with his mask on and still happy and doing what he needs to do and greeting them, it just brings comfort to them as they're coming to school.
Mr. Willie says it's all pretty simple.
I just care about that safety, and obeying my stop sign.
As for stopping himself, Mr. Willie has no plans to hang up his neon vest and stop sign anytime soon.
As long as the good Lord allows me to get up in the morning and I be in my right mind, and I feel good.
In Riverview, Lori Davison, Spectrum, Bay News 9. At Apollo Beach Elementary School, 7-year-old Camden Coffey Keller developed a special bond with his first grade teacher, Savannah Isaac.
I was very happy.
So Ms. Isaac says it was hard to tell him and the rest of the class she would be leaving. Her position was lost during the district's realignment.
My most important thing was that I wanted to keep the kids happy and make sure that they had a good transition. And I'm getting emotional, but it was hard. It was hard telling them.
Camden and his mom talked about what they could do to make things a little easier for his beloved teacher.
With Camden, I tried to say, let's focus on something positive. What can we do?
Together, they came up with an idea, a special serenade.
Simply the best, Miss Isaac. Better than all the rest, Miss Isaac. I wanted to sing because it's mostly more better than just a little.
Ms. Isaac says the song truly touched her heart.
It was like my little anthem for a while. I just played it on repeat, literally.
The music video is a reminder of the impact a teacher can have on a child's life, even if they're only together for a few months.
It's the number one thing as teachers. All you want to do is build those classroom bonds and make sure that they feel safe and loved.
While she's teaching at a new school now, Ms. Isaac says she'll never forget any of her students. And Camden certainly won't forget her. After all,
You're simply the best, Miss Isaac.
in Apollo Beach, Lori Davison, Spectrum, Bay News 9.